today I'm teaching you a very simple thing, but it's a very good thing for you to do when you're at parties. Okay, so it's a carrot and banana muffin, and I do it very often. All right, so the ingredients are very simple. Just let me tell you. You have 2 eggs. All right, sugar, flour. It's using only plain flour. And again, I like to stress: don't buy the same brand as I use. Okay, any brand will do, so long as it's flour. And then we will have bicarbonate of soda and baking powder. Now, these two are not interchangeable, all right? So when the recipe requests for both, use both. But if the recipe requests for baking powder, do not substitute with bicarbonate of soda, all right? It has got its own function. And then the other things we have is, I use corn oil. You can use any other vegetable oil, like maybe sunflower oil. You can even use coconut oil, all right? And then we have carrot and we have banana. You mash the banana, and today actually this is not in the recipe, but I've cut out a few slices to see, you all see after what I do today, okay? Now, everybody, when I'm teaching this, they will ask me what sort of banana I use. Actually, this is a banana. I don't really know what you call it. Okay, it's a sweet banana lah. All right, can you see? Okay, if not, then you can use so-called the Indian banana, where they have a lot of black lines on the banana. Okay, so that are the main things we use, and it's actually very, very simple. I can do it within half an hour. All right, so far any question? Okay, now there's another thing I share with you. When you mash the banana, and you know bananas oxidize very fast. So what you need to do is maybe you want to add some lime juice. Okay, just maybe half a teaspoon, and then you stir it. All right, that will prevent the banana from oxidizing. Any questions so far from you all? No, lemon juice. Yeah, just a little bit of lemon juice will do. All right. Okay, so the utensils you need is actually a whisk. It's as simple as that. You don't have to use a machine or anything like that, and you need some mixing bowl. So the flour, according to I think you have the recipe even on the Facebook. So just follow the recipe, and you can actually make up quite a number of it. All right, I'm using very mini muffin cups. All right, and when you are baking, if you are using mini muffin cups, then use all mini muffin cups. If you are using the big size, then use all the big size. You know why? The reason is for you, when you are baking, you bake it all even. If you are big and small, it's actually very difficult for the oven to detect. Then some of it will bake faster than the rest. Okay? Now, for the flour, you actually need to sieve 3 times. You add your plain flour, bicarbonate of soda, and your baking powder together. And I have sifted them, so just whisk it. Sieve it 3 times, and then you just whisk it. Okay? This is a dry ingredient. And of course, you add in your sugar. In my recipe, you can actually increase or decrease by 10%, all right? But not more than that.
所以首先那个厨师会把那个面粉还有那个苏打粉先过滤3次，然后再放在一起，然后就放那个糖下去，就搅拌了。
Okay, so what you do is, after you have whisk it, just set it aside. This is the dry ingredient, okay? We shall do the wet one. Now, the wet one is actually very easy. When you are using your egg, please wash, otherwise the shell is a little bit dirty. So, melt your egg into your mixing bowl. Just follow the recipe, okay? And then just whisk it. Okay, and after that you add your oil. I'm using corn oil as I tell you all. And then just stir it. So you can see it's just using a whisk and stir a little bit. And we have the flour, right? So this liquid mixture will go into your flour. So that's why I say you make a well in the center of your flour. Just add in, okay, and use any spatula or a wooden spoon or whatever. Just stir it. And the trick of making muffin is don't stir until you don't see the flour at all. Alright? That's the basic thing that you should know. Because I know when you all do things, you all want to mix until you don't see the flour, which is not very right lah. Okay? So what I do is I will just stir a few times. That's it. So what you do, you just stir it.
所以那个厨师讲的
okay, so you can see I just stir it as it is, live audience, alright? And even on Zoom you can see how I stir, there's still a lot of flour here. What you need to do then, you add in your mashed banana, and then you add in your carrot.
不要搅拌到太均匀，还要看到一点那个粉呢。
Okay, and then you just give it a quick stir. Well, you see, you have a lot of lumps on it, but it's okay. Understand?
So I have a question from the live audience first.
Yes.
Carrot, how to make it so fine?
Okay.
Chop it,
no, you use a shredder. Okay, I can show you the shredder that I'm using. It's actually
shredder.
No, it's actually the olden days that people use. I'll show you. Now, the audience is asking what sort of shredder I use. This is the olden type shredder, right? Okay, you can always buy it in the hardware shop. So, which surface I use? You can see there's one very for very thick pieces, and then there's a medium one, and there's a very fine one. So I'm using this particular side. So that's how. Banana you cut and then you smash it. Okay, again you use a smasher. Okay, this is the masher. Alright, you can also use this to do many other things like tenderize your meat sometimes. Yeah, okay. Yes. When you smash the banana, just put a little bit, just a quarter or half a teaspoon, so that it won't oxidize so fast. I didn't put anything, but you can see it's still okay. I mean, you don't leave for too long, maybe not 1 hour or so, but if just a few minutes, I think it's fine. Alright, because we are using straight away. Normally, when you peel a banana, you don't want to leave it for too long. It will oxidize very fast. Okay? Yeah. Yes, you can use lime juice for the apple. If not, many people use salt. But I am not a very salt. I don't eat a lot of salt, so I use a lot of lemon juice or calamansi juice. Okay, now let me explain to you why I put double acting is. I think everybody get baking powder, everything from the bakery store, right? Now, this bakery store now doesn't sell just baking powder. All baking powder come with double action, but it's the same usage. For example, if you have this double action baking powder, and your house has got just baking powder, so when you're using double action, when the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon, alright, of baking powder, then you use about 3/4 of acting. Understand? Because use a little bit lesser because this is more, the strength is heavier than baking powder itself. Okay? Understand?
所以刚才那个厨师讲了，如果那个香蕉你们弄黏了过后呢，如果没有马上用的话，放一点那个柠檬汁或者那个酸柑的汁，差不多半茶匙，给它没有那么快氧化。可是如果你是有马上用的话，你马上弄给它黏的话，那就不需要了。
OK， 可以吗 ？Then, when you are doing this step, finish already, right? Then preheat the oven, alright, for about 15 minutes. It's about 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, and when I'm baking, I always use the lowest rack. Alright, and I do it 1 tray at a time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scoop everything in. It's as simple as this. So what you do is when you are baking muffin, don't put until too full, alright? 3/4 will do. So what I do is I put 1 teaspoon of it and I wash my hand. I mean, the basic thing for you to do is whenever you start preparing anything, wash your hand first, okay? I put 1 slice of banana in the center and I top up with more.
做这个松饼的时候，不要放到满满，放差不多3/4就可以。
Okay, you can see it's about 3/4. So after when it's big, it will rise up right, just nice at the top, and will be a little bit of bloom. Alright, so that's how you do it.
那个松饼它会发，然后就会刚刚好在那个顶的，所以不要放到满满，3/4就够了。
Okay, live audience, if you got any question, just ask. Okay, as I do, I can answer you.
Castor sugar can you replace with the brown sugar?
Brown sugar, yes, you can. But of course, when you are eating the time, the flavor may change a little bit, because brown sugar is not the same as castor sugar. You use the same, but as I said, you can increase and decrease by 10%. So for example, my sugar is 90 gram, right? You can use, say, 80 gram, which is lesser by about 10%.
我问一下线上的朋友有什么问题吗？不好意思今天我们的主持人没有空，所以就我跟那个厨师。So anyone on Zoom got any questions? Can unmute your mic and ask now.
Can I check with Alan?
Yes.
Can I melt the butter instead of using corn oil?
What was the question?
Can I use melted butter instead of corn oil?
Okay, you can use melted butter, but again, as I said, the flavor of the muffin may be a little bit different from using oil. Alright, you can use, but using butter, the texture will be a little bit heavier than usual.
Thank you.
Can you see the texture is actually very nice, right? It's quite soft after baking. It's not like a hard muffin. So muffin has got all different textures, right? After I share with you all the easy way of doing it already, I'm sure you all can do it. And the trick here is don't overmix your batter. Once you overmix them, your muffin will be hard.
那个厨师讲为什么不要膏不要用到不要搅拌的太精，就是如果你搅拌到那个面粉完全看不到的话，很均匀的话呢，那个松饼会比较硬一点，就没有那么松。
Sorry. Hi, Chef Alan.
Yeah.
Your batter, do you mix grind with the banana inside, beside putting the one in the center?
As I said, if you leave it outside for too long, the banana will oxidize. So you use lemon juice to deoxidize it. But here I'm not using any lemon juice because it's only for a while. And as you know, the show is only about 1 hour. So
no, sorry,
not really necessary.
Your mixture now, was any banana inside?
Sorry again?
No, now you are putting the mixture into the cup, right? Any mashed banana inside mixed with?
Yes. Okay. You have to mash your banana according to my recipe.
Okay.
And then you have the carrot, right? So after you have done the batter, then you put in your mashed banana and your shredded carrot.
So you need to add vanilla essence, huh?
No, I don't.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Yeah. It's an extra one. As before the class, right? I actually told you all. I actually cut a few slices just to tell you all you can do this way as well. If you don't want to have the cut banana, then you just scoop the batter into your cup, and then you can just bake already. About 25. If you can see, I'm doing it about 25.
就主持说这个1份的那个，我可以做差不多25个松饼，小的松饼嘛。
Not so much. Maybe about, you can maybe only make about maybe 8 or 9. But you can use the big cup. You can. As I said, don't mix the small and the big one together. If you want to bake all the big ones, use all the big cups so that it's evenly baked.
所以如果你用那个大个的杯来放那个面糊的话，你可以做差不多8到9个松饼了。那厨师也是有讲，记得不要把大个的跟小个的一起烘在一起。要用大个的话就烘大个的，要不然等下不够均匀，那个小的可能会超大，然后那个大的会不够熟。
Don't waste anything. So it's about 20.
请问 Sarah 那个你放那个 carrot 有没有煮过的？
没有。
OK，
就是 raw carrot.
OK， 谢谢。
So there you go, and then you try to arrange them in a neat way so that it can be evenly baked. Okay, there you go. Alright, and now put inside the oven and bake for about 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, now the other thing is, if you like, you can also put the banana on top. Okay? So let's bake. Okay, so there we go. Why? Now, sometimes you never calibrate your oven. When I say 180, your oven may reach 190 or 200. So that is quite risky when you put on the either rack. You will sort of bake faster, and then you will get a crust at the top. So when you are doing at the bottom, you are much safer in a sense, because I really don't know. Sometimes our oven, mostly our ovens are being used, but sometimes it can, if you don't calibrate it for a long time, then the temperature will run. So to use on the lowest level is the safest. Okay, in oven, if you can see, there are many functions. Okay, there's like top and bottom, there's just bottom heat, there's top heat. So if you find that your one bakes faster at the bottom than the top, then you switch to the top. Yeah, after 15 minutes. Usually when you are manipulating the oven, is after 15 minutes.
所以厨师他把那个面糊放在最下面的那个烘焙的格最下面的格，因为如果你放太上面的话，它也有可能会烧焦那个虽然你放了对的温度，可是它不是每个烘焙都会有一样的那个温度，有时会太高，有时会上下，所以最好是厨师是放在最下面的那个架子。
Chef,
I check with Chef Alan. If I don't use banana, do I still use the same recipe?
Well, I devised this recipe only for banana, carrot.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
if you change with any other thing, you can do so, and then share with us. Probably you will learn a little bit more. Alright? But the tips, what you see for like, if you are not adding anything, it's just a basic muffin recipe. You have to add some, how should I say? Maybe you want to add some vanilla essence or rose water just to enhance the taste. Otherwise, you will not have some flavor. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Chef Alan, what sort of bananas? Is there any special type or any particular or all sorts of bananas?
Can you all see this particular banana?
It's called what? Pangjiu?
Yeah, in Chinese it's called pangjiu.
But there are two types of pangjiu.
Sorry?
There are two types of pangjiu,
Yeah, another one is a bigger one, right? Okay, you can use that as well. Or if not, an alternative is to use what you call Mangali Gio, is it? Yeah.
What about Philippine banana?
Sorry?
Philippines banana?
The Del Monte.
Monte, yes.
I don't really use that type, but you can try. No harm done. Okay, then live audience. You can try. I won't say cannot, but you can try. Alright. Okay, when I have some live audience who ask me whether they can replace the raspberry or blueberry or strawberry. Now, I think if you replace these two particular ingredients I'm using, then the best for you is to add in a little bit of vanilla essence or rose water to enhance the taste. Otherwise, it will be tasteless. How you, after you try, okay, the live audience, if you eat this particular banana, you can actually get a very nice bite and it's flavorful. Because why? You have banana in it. So if you are using an alternative like raspberry, it would be nice, but you have to enhance it with like maybe raspberry liquor or vanilla essence or even a good rose water. You don't get the rose water from Little Indian stores or Mama stores, okay? That is not a real rose water. If you really want to get a rose water, get from good supermarkets, alright? Now, they sell a small liter, just like what you buy from the bakery shop, the small liter vanilla essence, it's about $45 to $50. That's a real rose water. Okay, and it's actually very fragrant. So try.
所以那个我们其中一个现场的观众问，如果不要用香蕉还有那个萝卜的话，可不可以用像草莓啊，还是类似的那种蓝莓啊所以厨师就是讲，如果你要用这些berry 的话，要加一点那个vanilla 的那个香精那个 vanilla essence 好像是香草的香精给它比较有味道。如果你不用香蕉跟萝卜的话。
We buy the baking powder and then because it's not always baked, so we keep in the fridge. How do you know that the texture is still good?
Okay, it's the same like if we are using yeast. You do bread, you use yeast, right? So yeast has an expiry date. Right, if it doesn't bubble, then you better throw it away. So use the same method as you are using baking soda or baking powder. Alright? Yeah. But actually there is always an expiry date. Yeah? So long, you don't even have to keep inside the fridge. Yeah, so long as it's before the expiry date, it is safe to use. Okay? Because this kind of thing actually how to put it? You know, these are all commercial items. So definitely when they invent such thing, there are many things that are inside to help, you know. So try to use it as and when you need it. Okay? I know you can use like bicarbonate of soda to tenderize your meats. And do you all know you can actually use bicarbonate of soda to even drain your grains? Yeah? I'll teach you something using bicarbonate of soda. Okay, I use a lot of things like lemon juice, lemon skin, orange skin, grapefruit skin, majority of the skins in the citrus. Okay, So what I do is, usually, I will put 1 teaspoon of this bicarbonate of soda into just tap water. Then dip your orange and whatever inside, okay? Let it soak for half an hour. Then you throw away the water, soak again in just plain water for 1 hour. And the skin, after you clean it, is actually very clean and it's better to use in this way lah. Okay, because you are eating the zest sometimes. Alright, thanks. In a way, yes, because I do that. But you know, vegetable is loosey, so don't soak it for too long. Yeah, maybe about just soak it for about 5 minutes or so for leafy greens, you know. Yeah, then you can use it. Of course, after that you got to rinse over plain water. Huh? You cannot use. Not nice to cook with bicarbonate of soda. All right. Any question?
Bicarbonate of soda in boiling water to boil my vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, sometimes. Yeah, that's why I say you got to rinse it lah. As in, okay, but when you cook yao choy, you actually got to leave it up, right? You got to strain, right? So when you're straining the time, just dip over. Why you see some of the vegetables are so green? Because we put into ice cold water for a while. And then you take it up again.
After the sugar comes up boiling,
and then you can reheat it up now. Or you just re-fry it again for a while, and then it's hot enough to be eaten. Yeah, but don't eat together with. Not nice in dishes. You don't see people using this unless it's for meat, because you need to tenderize the meat. Okay. Any more questions?
线上的观众还有什么问题吗？想问？可以开你们的麦克风问哦。
Sorry, Alan.
Yeah.
Alan, you says that, sorry, can you repeat just now the washing of the fruits, especially apples? You said put how many teaspoons of sodium bicarbonate, mixed with how many water and soak for how long?
1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. You can use any container, any or big, depends on how much of items you have, alright? If you have a lot of fruits, then of course you want to use a big one, alright? And then you fill up with water, okay? 1 teaspoon will do, alright? Don't put too much of it also, alright? 1 teaspoon, and then you dissolve it. Okay, then you soak your citrus fruit in it. After half an hour, throw away the water, and then you re-soak with just plain water for another hour. After that, you just clean it up. It's good enough to be eaten with the zest.
Wow,
alright?
So long, huh?
Yeah.
2 hours.
1.5 hour process.
1.5 hours.
Because for fruits, we don't eat it on the spot, right? So what you do? For fruits, for example, orange. I'm not saying that you cannot eat the orange, You can still peel the orange and eat it, but it's because I'm using the zest of the orange. So I need to keep it very clean. So this is the zest that I do. Alright?
So this one, that means on the spot, if I decide to eat at the moment, then I soak enough. I cannot soak for 1 whole week and put in the fridge.
You are eating your orange immediately. You just peel away the skin, right? You don't have to soak. What I meant, I'm using the orange skin for zesting.
Apples, and as you say, the citrus fruits, like grapes and all that.
Citrus fruit, like orange, grapefruit, what else? Lemon, yeah. Those are the citrus fruit. Because I zest them, I use the skin to do baking stuff. So I need it to be very clean.
Okay, can you soak this in the grapes also? The grapes and the blueberries and all that?
I think you can. There's no harm.
Yeah,
all right? Yeah, there's no harm in that.
Also the same process, 2 hours. Soak for 2 hours.
I think for apples and all that, maybe half an hour should be enough.
Okay.
Because when I'm soaking grapes or blueberries and all that, I don't use bicarbonate. I use salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, soak it for about.
With water, is it?
Yeah, with water. And then I throw away the water, I rinse it again before I eat it.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
I can use salt for apple also, huh? Apples.
Yes.
Because
Of course.
apple is a lot of wax on top.
Yeah, that's right. Don't buy the expensive salt lah. Just use rock salt or whatever. It should be alright.
But the salt will do the same function on the apples because I'm wary of apples because apples have a lot of wax.
It will.
So that's also good enough. Instead of the sodium bicarbonate, I use salt on the apples.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
所以厨师刚才讲呢，如果你们想用那个陈皮或者那个柠檬的皮要削来做蛋糕还是什么甜品的话呢，它是用那个小苏打，这个 bicarbonate 苏打一个茶匙，然后放进水，然后你蒸那个陈还有或者那个柠檬，蒸差不多半个小时，然后你再拿出来倒掉那个水，然后再蒸在那个普通的水，在那个陈还有那个柠檬这样那个陈皮跟那个柠皮会比较干净。
If you see from the screen, you see the muffin, is blooming very nicely, right? That's why I say when you are filling muffin cups, don't fill until too tight, alright? About 3/4 or normally if you see outside why it blooms so nicely, maybe it's more than half and a little bit. And then when you rise, it's just nice at the top. Yeah. Yes. Okay. But when you're using olive oil, please be very careful, because there are olive oil that's only used for baking and cooking, and there's only olive oil that's used for fresh, as in salads and all that. Yeah. So must be very careful. Please use the one that is for baking and cooking.
Sorry, Chef, what's the difference between flour and cell-raising flour? When do you cell-raising flour?
Self-raising flour is already a mixture, they have already added baking powder or whatever in it. So when you're using self-raising flour, you have to add all those condiments to it. But there are certain recipes that call for self-raising flour and using, bicarbonate or baking powder. You still have to do that because maybe the strength is not high enough. Whereas for baking powder, there is no, rising ingredients in it at all. So you will have to use baking powder and all that for your baking items to rise.
So this one we need because you need to rise.
Yes. From the camera, you can actually see the oven, the muffins are rising. Alright? You have another about 7 minutes more. And then, how you check whether your muffin is baked? Now, you put in a toothpick, alright? Dip it into the muffin and lift it up. If you pick up the toothpick and you use your hand to touch it, and it's dry, it's already baked. If it's wet, meaning there's still some batter stick to the toothpick, then by all means put back inside the oven and bake for another 5-10 minutes. But when you're doing baking, let's came off. When you're doing baking, what I was going to tell you? Do not open your oven in between. Otherwise, your batter will deflate, and then you will get a very flat cake.
Sorry, you cannot hear that because some muffled sound. You said your oven should be what?
Okay. I was telling you my mic actually dropped. So maybe, yeah, all right. So now, I repeat, when you are baking anything in the oven, do not open your oven in between. Because if you are doing baking, like I'm baking my muffins now, if I'm going to open now, before the thumbs up, the muffin will actually deflate. So it will not rise well.
Okay.
Okay?
Unlike that day you bake the meat, so you have to check whether it's cooked or not, then you can open.
After 15 minutes, it's quite safe to do that in baking food dishes.
Okay.
But not baking pastries.
Okay. Thank you.
Never like that.
就是讲，如果你在烘蛋糕或者面包的时候呢，不要在时间到时呢把那个 oven 开住，不要开那个 oven 啊，你开的话，那个面包或蛋糕会扁掉，它就不会发好来。要看那个松饼熟了没有了。当你时间到了，你看要看那个松饼熟了，要看那个松饼是不是够不够熟呢？你用一个牙签来去度那个松饼。如果那个牙签你拿出来，它是有点湿的话呢，就是那个松饼还不够熟，你要烘多5到10分钟。可是如果你拿起来那个牙签已经是干的话呢，它就是可以。就是已经熟了。线上的朋友还有什么问题吗？
Chef,
Yeah.
if let's say the plain flour we don't want to use, let's say my home I got cell rising flour. For this recipe I use the cell rising flour, don't use the plain flour. What is the outcome?
Actually, that's a very tricky question because I don't use self-raising flour at all in this particular recipe. You can try. As I say, I cannot say you won't be successful. You can try. But in your self-raising flour, actually there is baking powder. I don't know, you must read the instruction of your self-raising flour, whether there's any bicarbonate of soda. If there is, then by all means you use it. Baking powder and self-raising flour, you just use it, then don't have to add anything.
So there's a plain one.
Yeah. So you can see
来问一下现场的观众们香不香？
香，好香。
and there I tell you how to check, right? You just poke into the center, lift it up, touch it, it's dry. So it's already cooked. If the thing stuck down there, then it's not cooked yet. Put back inside for about 5 minutes more. It should be around. Okay, and as I said, you always use all the same cups. So let's see, it's all evenly baked. You can see the browning is very even. If you use big and small, then it's all not even. Okay. Gary needs to take picture, so let me put some for him.
Facebook later 啦，我等一下会放在那个我们滴滴上线的面部上面的。group chat 也会放了。It will be the link will be in the up group chat also.
It's really hot, so when you are going to serve, you can let it cool down first for about 10-15 minutes and then you can serve.
When 从那拿出来会很烧咯，所以给它给它休息差不多10到15分钟才可以拿一次咯。
Very one plate here. Okay, any more questions from our room members? Now, you all got to appreciate Gary's hard work. So get more people to come online, and Gary has lined up many other people to teach you all what to cook, what to do. Alright? So do tune in again. And any more questions? Any last question? If not, then I shall see you all next week, which is my last week with Gary. And what about teaching next week, Gary?
请问师傅啊，这个松饼可以耐几天呢？这个松饼啊，可以耐1-2天吗？要不要放冰橱？
不用，你今天烘，你可以放外面1天，然后明天吃了。Okay. Next week I'll be teaching a jackfruit butter cake. Alright. I don't know whether you have learned it, but it's quite unique because I've taught in quite a few different species in it, and the students actually like it. Okay, so tune in again next week for your jackfruit butter cake. Alright? If not, then I'll say goodbye and I'll see you next week. Alright? Gary? Any more questions from our live audience?
后面对，我们就下课了。有问题吗？
Yes, tomorrow, next week, butter cake, jackfruit cake, also using this cupcake cup, using the cup. Hello?
So you can repeat your question?
Next week, jackfruit cake, is it using the same the cup or which one? Hello?
No, next week we'll be doing a loaf, okay? So we'll not be doing muffin cups such as today. Alright, we are doing a loaf. Then we'll cut.
Oh, thank you.
Alright?
Any more questions? 还有别的问题吗？我们就可以下课了，谢谢大家来观看我们的节目。我们下个星期再见咯。So I'll see you next week again for budding chef. If there are no other questions.